Let's go! Yeah!
Physical fitness gave me this avenue to really better myself. Starting off with the small things, jumping jacks, push-ups, anything to be able to move. I was able to develop this want, to be better. And more than the physical gains, I was also able to see emotional and spiritual gains by surrounding myself with more positive people. I think we have to say things as it is. Mental health is a problem. It's not one of those first world problems that many people peg it to be. It's something that plagues our community right now, and being people with a voice, regardless of how small, it's our responsibility to speak out and be heard.
There are so many mental health benefits to exercise and fitness. And I'd like to talk about what or how it affected me personally. I started my fitness journey like most of us, with a goal body in mind. You want to lose weight, you want to have the perfect arms, you want to have six-pack abs and everything. And I guess when I started lifting, all of that didn't matter anymore. When I started to take care of my own body, it just became less about how I looked and more about how I felt. And I think that's what fitness and exercise does. It makes you appreciative of what you can do or what your body can do, and appreciative of its capabilities. Like, I may not have six-pack abs, but I know that my core is strong. Or I may not have the perfect thighs, or I don't have a thigh gap, but I can deadlift twice my weight. And that's amazing because fitness has added to my confidence, and it made me appreciative of what my body is capable of.
So usually when I have problems, like I guess working out really helps me de-stress those certain problems. Like, I remember, like, I have a problem with work or I have a problem with my personal life, then I work out, and after I work out, I guess I feel a bit de-stressed, and with that feeling I feel like I can go on with life and try to deal with the problems that I have. I guess it gives this good feeling, the endorphins running in your body. And generally, what I love most is it gave me overall motivation.
Okay, so fitness and mental health. Do these things really go together? For me, definitely yes, because when you choose to have an active lifestyle, you're also choosing to take care of yourself. You're choosing to take care of your body. And when you decide to take care of one aspect of yourself, then it would, in my opinion, it would affect your whole well-being, which in this case also affects your mental health. When I feel like fitness can also affect mental health, because when you choose to be more fit or more active, it's like you're telling your body, hey, I care about you, I want to make you stronger, I want to help you be able to cope with all the shit that's happening in the world right now. And for me, in my experience, that's how it was. And it really did help me keep a more positive disposition. It helped me feel stronger, and it really helped me feel like I had control of something in my life, or of anything in my life. Well, because right now things are so uncertain, so it was nice to really feel that, oh, at least I can control this part, and it's something that's affecting me positively. So yeah, for me, fitness really did affect my mental health in a positive way. Although I also think it's important to mention that if somebody is going to choose to go that route, to use fitness or to choose to be more active, then they also have to accompany it with a mindset, because I think it's going to be hard if you just do the movements but then your mind is not really in it, or sincere maybe in the intentions to be more active. So yeah, if ever someone out there is thinking of starting their fitness journey, I think that we all have to respect each other's readiness, and you also have to acknowledge within yourself, like, okay, I'm ready to try. If it doesn't work, I'll try something else. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's a trial and error thing. But definitely, if you have the right mindset, and if you really wanna start a fitness journey, then I think it'll definitely affect you positively.
And fitness has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. Fitness taught me about discipline. It taught me that if you work hard enough at something, you'll eventually achieve your goal as long as you're consistent and you work hard. To this day, the habits I learned through fitness and sports have leaked into so many parts of my life, and I attribute that to not just good mental health, but good physical health too. Fitness helps a lot with alleviating anxiety, which is something that I think a lot of people our age experience, especially during these times. The hard part is that you may be experiencing anxiety and you don't even realize it. It can manifest in ways such as having trouble getting out of bed, a lack of or even an increased appetite, not wanting to really do anything except scroll on Facebook, Instagram, Netflix. You can get insomnia, you name it. One way that I deal with my anxiety is through working out. For me, it's an outlet for excess energy. When I don't train, I get moody, I get irritable, and I'm just not an overall easy person to deal with. I can honestly say that working out keeps me level-headed. It gives me a sense of purpose and helps me stay productive. By managing your anxiety levels, you will be surprised how productive you might actually be.
But exercise is really sort of my safe haven, wherein when I go on the bike or when I start to lift weights, everything just goes out the door, especially now in this sort of work from home scenario wherein it's kind of hard to put a boundary to my workspace versus my own personal space. Exercise has really helped me sort of delineate that boundary between professional and personal life. So in that sense, exercise has really helped me sort of improve my mental health, even more so at this time that we're in quarantine. And I think there is really definitely a reality in terms of that mind-body connection, that when you start feeling better about your body, not necessarily about how it looks, but you generally feel healthier, you feel fitter, that sort of connects back to your mental health because you feel like you're more powerful, you're stronger, you can take on the world, and that sort of just makes you feel better both mentally and physically.
The benefits of fitness for me actually goes beyond the physical. It personally has affected me on a real positive light, emotionally, psychologically, and mentally. That it has been my outlet and my favorite stress reliever. So that's a big, it makes such a big difference for me and my mood whenever I work out. And it actually for me affects my output at work as well whenever I work out. So it's super important for me and important part of my lifestyle. I also consider it as my me time. So I like actually working out alone and with other people as well. When I'm alone, that's the time when I get to gather my thoughts and really build all my endurance and all that muscle on my own. And then whenever I come out of each workout, I definitely feel stronger and happier at the same time. And also, one of the best things about being in the fitness industry is that you're actually surrounded by such supportive communities. So in each community, you all have one goal. So that goal is to get stronger and better. And the best thing about it is that since you guys are working together, you guys get to lift each other up inside and outside of the studio. And I think that's the best part about it.
The reason I started was because I fell into like a really deep dark hole post-breakup. When I went through that breakup, I realized that, how I viewed myself and my self-worth was always tied to how my ex saw me and how the approval that I was getting was through her and through her love. So the moment that was gone, I found myself so lost. I wasn't happy with myself and with what was happening, but moreover, I wasn't really sure who I was outside of that relationship. And I guess that's what sort of got me into exercising. But I always tell people that, my goal was never to just have abs or look sexy or even win the breakup or something like that. It was really more because I just wanted to be able to take care of myself and live for the people that I love. Live for myself too, because I'm at that point where I love myself enough that I want to just keep going and keep growing, keep being healthy. And that's what really pushed me to start exercising. Putting myself in a position where I could take care of myself, not just physically, also mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I just wanted to get to a better place. And that's because, so many people have shown me love in that very deep, dark time in my past. I just love exercising. as a way of celebrating life and, you know, this beautiful opportunity that we're given to live every day. Every morning is a blessing from God. And that's what I believe. And I honor Him and thank Him by taking care of myself in the best way possible. So, you know, whenever I exercise, I always just think about, you know, my hardships and getting to a better place, not just for myself, but also for the people I love. The best way I know how to honor God is to take care of myself and promote, you know, living healthy, push other people to be healthy with me also. It's my way of serving people eh. It's my way also of serving God. You know, I could definitely say I've lived a much better life since I started getting healthy, and you know, obviously exercise is just a part of that.
If you don't see any progress, don't be a quitter. You know why? Each person is different from each other. Just enjoy the progress. You should be proud of yourself. You have to be healthy physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually for you to be better. You know, everything starts in your mind. Everything starts in yourself. You know, you have to be strong mentally in order to be strong physically. Okay? Your body will adapt what you think. So you have to train your mind properly in order to achieve your goals.
I use the gym as a tool to improve myself. It gives people a sense of achievement every time they perform movements better or lift heavier weights. This boosts self-confidence. I can also attest that working out improves mood and overall psychological well-being. Beyond physical betterment, working out has so many life lessons to teach you. But what I've learned as a medical student is that mental health is influenced by a lot of factors. Be kind, always. Give your effort to do even just small acts of kindness. These may not really change the world, but these can make what's around you, your circle of friends, family, and in my case, patients, better. And that's what makes the world a difference for them. Kindness can help in creating an environment that nurtures mental health. You can never go wrong with it. At the end of the spectrum, there are those who need our help. Sometimes it can even be you. It helps to look at things with strength. In the gym, when we lift lighter weights, we instinctively tell ourselves, "Ang hina ko." Let's change that. Words have so much power. And telling yourself that there's so much you can improve on sounds way much better and is more uplifting. And don't forget to be accountable for your own actions and take charge for your own improvement. Be conscious of what you do and how you do things, as they affect not only you, but also the people around you. Sometimes it starts with just recognizing that you need help. Don't be afraid to ask for it.
Whenever I feel down, it really helps build up my confidence. Looking good, feeling toned, or like having abs, parang those are just the icing on a cake. So basically, everything inside the cake, those flavors, that's what exercise does for me. Yeah, it makes me happier, livelier. It helps set things straight for me. So being part of a fitness fam, it helped me have clear goals for myself. It's because of being with people who encourages me, reminds me to take care of myself, na parang, hey, work out. Hey, drink this, drink water, eat that. Be gentle with yourself, love yourself. They were the ones who reminded me that I am important, my feelings are important, and like I have to acknowledge whatever I was going through at that time. And I am happy because if I didn't push myself further to exercise, or if I didn't push myself, I wouldn't have met those people. So later on, I realized that it wasn't really just about exercising. It was really an overall thing. So kung before, it was more of developing the habit of kailangan ko mag-exercise to keep myself sane. Now, it's more of a lifestyle. Know that I'm trying to continuously develop myself.
And I guess I'm sure that I'm more self-aware now than I ever was years ago. So I guess because of that, I can continuously develop myself as a whole. And even up to this day, I could say that like a 5 minute stretch or like a 10-minute ab workout or a 15-minute sweat session can really do you good. So just make exercise your routine and make wellness your lifestyle.
I think that it's very important for our well-being, our mental health, and physical well-being to keep in shape and keep active. So from a scientific point of view, first, one of the key elements or benefits that exercise or movement can provide is the release of dopamine. Very good hormone to get us better mood, less stressed, more calm, along with endorphins and serotonin. It also allows us to sleep better at night. We're able to manage all the stress that maybe our jobs create for us, or even just the general anxiety of the whole situation. Another thing would be that exercise does allow you to boost your self-esteem. I think that especially if you set fitness goals for yourself and hitting those little fitness goals each week or each session, it could even be just maybe doing an extra rep compared to our last session could greatly improve our self-esteem and the way we see ourselves. So those are just some science tidbits for exercise and how it helps with the mental health.
Exercise is a huge hack for mental health for me personally in my own experience. When it comes to exercising or fitness, a whole mood just turns different. It's like a different world. Contrary to popular belief, you don't have to physically exert much effort, or you don't have to tire yourself out when it comes to exercising. It just overall boosts your mood. One thing about fitness and exercise is that it's better if you love or like what you are doing. For me personally, if I'm just being forced into fitness, for example, forced to play basketball, forced to play any kind of sport, forced to do weightlifting or gym, I don't think that would be a good relationship to yourself mentally and physically. I think most athletes would agree that they play the sport because they love it. I don't think there would be any athlete who would just play the sport because they want to get tired. And I think that's the best thing about fitness and being an athlete, or fitness and exercise, is that even if you're physically getting tired, the returns are better. It's a good investment. You create relationships, better relationships. You make friends. You form different kinds of values that it's way outside the sport or the fitness industry. You can apply it in life.